Falkirk TV is proudly sponsored by GM Landscape UK.
John, what an incredible performance out there today. You must be delighted with what you've seen.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm delighted. Yeah, great start to the game. You know, the first minute for Scott to sign on Tuesday. You know, train with us a few days, and then just be in the right place at the right time, and so composed in his finish. Two of his, you know, from open play goals were great finishes. Absolutely, you know, the boys have got so much to learn from him in the way that he did that. You know, we've been in the same positions and hitting row Z and no hitting the target, and he just calmly, you know, finishes them off. But I thought it was a great game, to be honest with you. I thought it was a great game, you know, up until the sending off. You know, sending off does change the game, but I think we go one up. We're looking very good. We're looking like we're going to add more to it. We're kind of buzzing. We get caught out, you know, very, very quickly, just within nothing at all. But we've got to defend it better. Logan Chalmers finishes it off really, really well. He's got one bite of the cherry, puts it right in the bottom corner. Textbooks finish, but poor defending from our point of view. No particularly happy about that. And again, we're back at it again. We're probing, trying to get through. Sometimes getting through, sometimes just not getting the finish. And then again, goalkeeper kick out, it breaks. Logan Chalmers go down this outside look, the ball in the box, and Brian Graham done what he's done all his life. He just gets across the front of defenders. Great finish. It's an amazing finish. But poor defending, you know. So we find ourselves 2-1 down, having had a really, really good start to the game. But again, we're at it. We get brought down in the box. Brad, you know, steps up as he's done all season. Mitchell saves it. But fair play to Gary Oliver, he's very sharp, he's in there, he finishes it off when we're back level. And I think at that point in time it's an amazing game. I think there's two really, really good football teams on the pitch, and it's a really, really good game of football. Brian, I'm not a referee, and I'm not going to get involved in that, but he picks up a couple of yellow cards, and it kind of changes the thing. We get a goal, you know, again Scotty's, you know, we get that other goal, Scotty's second finish, and 3-2 at half time, you're in a really good position. Partick down to 10 men, we're kind of buzzing again, and we're flowing, and we'd be very, very professional in the second half to add another couple of goals. Delighted for Leon McCann. He comes off the bench. Leon's not the tallest, as everyone knows, but ends up in the box. A really good ball in, I think it was Brad, and a really good header. So delighted. You know, Scotty's wrapped up his hat trick away with a match ball. You know, when you've signed somebody like Scotty at the beginning of the week, and a game like that, then you know you're delighted over the moon. So yeah, a good 3 points. Bounced back again from last week's disappointment, and we're ready to go against Ayr next week.
Obviously, Scott Arfield's had a lot of attention this week, and he'll get a lot of attention tonight as well, given his performance. It's, you know, fairy tale stuff. But there were two returns to the starting lineup today, with Luke Graham coming back in as well. Although I don't think many people expected him to play at left back.
No, well, we tried it. Obviously, we've got a number of defenders now, and we thought it would be very difficult. It was really difficult, and I can sympathise with some of the guys as well. Tom's been amazing since he come back, and we went back to a back four. We've obviously been playing with 3 centre backs, which makes it easier for centre backs to get in the team. But we felt we wanted a back four today, back to the way that we would normally play. I think we're showing we can play in that other formation, and I don't think that was why we got beat last week. Not at all. I think it's something that we can do again. But we want to go back to a back four, and it was difficult to, you know, who to pick. There was always going to be people left out. We thought we would try Luke there, because we find ourselves not at the tallest team, and so getting Luke in the team would help us at set plays against, and that's a big factor. It has to be a consideration. We lose so many goals from set plays. It has to be a consideration from, you know, myself and Paul looking at it. You know, we end up a little bit smaller if we don't do something like that. You know, we lost Ross McKeever, who's a tall lad. We went with Gary rather than Barney. So these are two, and Tom's a big lad. So these three have come out of the team for last week. So we lost a lot of height. So you've got to try and balance that off. So we tried Luke there. As I said, good for Leon coming on, half an hour to go, and also show what he can do.
You mentioned Gary Oliver coming in as well. He's been out the starting lineup for a wee while, and another really, really good performance from him.
Yeah, very good. Great attitude, Gary. We've got some amazing characters. We were very, very well. I'd be fortunate that we just picked the right ones. I like to think we've picked the right ones. So we've got some amazing people. We've got some amazing football players here, and their attitude is first class. So again, he comes in today and links things up for us. He's all over the park, and as I say, he follows in really well for that goal. Good play throughout the team. Once again, Brad was excellent. I mean, what more can you say about Scotty? Scotty's just had the time of his life. He scored the 3 goals. Dylan was back at it at his best again. If young Finn Yates comes on, he's had a couple of cracking shots at goal. So we're showing the strength and depth we have in our squad. Barney comes on, Nizzy, so, and then there's obviously disappointing for some of the guys that Dara O'Connor got on as well, which was good to get him on the pitch. He's not had a lot of game time either. So it was a good opportunity for that, and it gives Marcel and Paul a lot of food for thought going into the Ayr United game next week.
I guess there's no better way to set up the game against Ayr United next week, which is a massive game between first and second.
Yeah, absolutely. We're delighted to go back top. I thought Ayr United were very good last night. I watched them last week against Hamilton. They won the game 2-0, but maybe we're just a little bit, maybe not quite at firing on all cylinders and quite at the best, but they won the game, which was the main thing. But I thought last night against Hibs, I thought they were really good. Both Marcel and Paul were down there last night. I thought they were really, really good. Learnt a lot from that game last night. So yeah, Scotty's done a great job down there, getting them to the position that they're in. And I think it'll be a right good ding-dong battle next week, and probably for now right to the end of the season. There's a third of the season to go now. We find ourselves 2/3 into the season, sitting top of the table. We'd have bit anyone's hand off this time last year. When League One go up and we're a third to go, you'll be top of the table. We'd have bitten their hand off, so we're in a good position. And a good week's preparation this week and training, and let's see how it goes.
Absolutely. John, thank you very much, and congratulations on the win.
Thank you.